the beginnings of like permaculture already. Yeah, so kind of maybe somebody who's in charge of the garden who's passionate about it, they can learn some of the core principles.
Maybe, yeah, we
Yeah,
would love to
yeah,
do that. Yeah.
yeah. You can come and see, and you know, then what we did was when we were trying to commercialize, we basically would need to have systems, and so we went on and did food forest farm, and into systems.
Happens, we don't feel anything because we know God takes care of us.
We will never
feel
be
loved.
abandoned.
We'll never be abandoned. Yeah. Never be abandoned. Kindness is, I don't know, it's just something that you are, and you know, it's not just activities, it's not just like gestures, it's not just words, it's all of you know. If you come from a heart that is love, then you automatically use kind words and kind gestures, no? But it's not okay. Maybe if you have not had that kind of environment of love, you have to learn it, perhaps, you know. But it's something innate we have to discover inside us. I think God made us basically very, very good people. Somewhere along the way, it's like it's we've lost that sense of our selfhood, and we have to like recover it, you know. So
How do you spend that time in prayer?
like, you know, like you may have, like you say, no, an inkling, this is what I think I want to do, or I feel it's needed to be done, but I need to pray about it, pray to ask, is this really my ambition, my desire, or is it where God is calling me? And somehow along the time of prayer, and if it involves other people, you pray with them as well, and there'll be a time when you feel, yeah, this is the right time, this is the right place, this is the time to do it. It's that. So it's like never a thing alone. It's always, because for us it's a community. So our community prays together for this one thing that we feel we need to do.
And then when there's unanimity or
Yeah, when there's sense of peace. Yeah, that everyone is comfortable with this decision, then you know that that's it. So it takes a lot of time. Like it takes a longer time to reach something than other groups, right? Because they just come, then there's like the top-down decision, no, the top decides, no. But us, it's like, no, we must all be in it together, and we're at peace with the decision. Then we go ahead.
I came seeking a story on gifting. I became the gifted, and I became not a story, but a human person. I became the sister's mission today. I am humbled and grateful for this encounter. They didn't do anything, yet they had welcomed me with open hearts and open smiles and open love. The sister's strength and conviction gifted me the steadfastness I was needing. It also informed me of my life work. I go where I feel there is a reason for me to be there. I felt called to visit a convent today. It is in the woods, and it is ablaze with light. It is in the woods of the unknown and my seeming self-exile that perhaps I can finally hear the chirps of birds, the blossoming of sunflowers and lilies, the magnanimity of trees, the simplicity of a picket fence, an old kampong house, a prayer room occupied. I asked Sister Theresa regarding her secret of youth at 84 years old. She smiled and said, suddenly she is 84 years old. I asked Sister Veronica, Sister Martina, and Sister Theresa at what point they just knew they are to be sisters. They said when they made the decision. At what age? 20s. They beamed. They had known from a very young age. Some things, in fact, everything significant can never really be explained. The sisters gifted me a book regarding the life of the foundress, Mary of the Passion. I suddenly felt like weeping when they handed me their prayer card. I said, I have searched 22 years for you, the star of the sea. The one place I did not visit was the chapel. I am saving it for my next visit. I said to Sister Veronica, this is my refuge, my sanctuary. The sisters told me I could visit any time. I am now no longer afraid of the sea, the high waves, the turbulence, the storms. They are as they are. Our work is as it is. The new trajectory for me Sail on, Silver Girl. I am never alone. I couldn't be. There is a universal mission, and I am one of the many, and here am I, to be counted, to make a difference, to make the world a better place. I found a way not to be angry at things. The tempest in me has to be calm now, but I have also learned that my failings are also my gifts. The sisters told me to be fully alive, whole, is what makes us human, and that's what God's glory looks like. In the city of Singapore, I found the woods of the Star of the Sea. I had been looking for a safe harbor, but perhaps it isn't so much as safety that we ought to aim for, but sailing. The courage to sail exactly to where we are needed, like the FMN sisters do and did since 1953.